guys, it's Heather. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a huge declutter of like kids' clothes and toys and just stuff that they're not using anymore and stuff that needs to be stored away or donated. I'm not even sure like where to even start. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I have 3 bins. I have a declutter bin, I have a trash bin, and then I have a donation bag, so stuff that I can put in and then take over to the Goodwill. So I'm gonna start in my daughter's room and then we'll move on to my son's room. I don't think he's got a lot. Like I feel like I've been pretty good on keeping up with it, and then we'll head down to the playroom. The best tip is to keep a plastic bin like this one in your child's closet or under their bed or wherever you have the room. This way, as soon as they grow out of them, they go in the bin. My daughter's was so overflowed, it was like stacking on top of it. So then what I like to do is I go through the clothes and kind of divvy up what could be passed on to like a friend or a family member that's in good condition, or that I could even list to sell on a site like Poshmark or Mercari or wherever you like to sell things. And then anything else that's like gently used or in good enough condition, I will go ahead and just donate to the Goodwill. So just finishing up the rest of the sorting. Anything in the garbage bag is going to be going to the Goodwill for donation, and then anything in the bin is stuff that is in good enough condition that I would pass on to like a friend or a family member, or even store it away. I'm going to do a quick run through of the closet now. Like things like costumes and stuff and accessories, they tend to build up, and year after year, the seasons change. So I like to just kind of go through everything, pull out old costumes, things that I could go ahead and donate, and then just extra accessory things like little pocketbooks and just stuff like that. So this is a hard one for me. These are all of like her little bows from when she was younger. She just doesn't wear them anymore, obviously, because they're more suited for like toddlers. So I'm going to give them to my best friend's little girl, so I know that they'll get used and they'll get loved. But just like tons of headbands, stuff like that. Just going through everything, kind of just weeding out anything that I know that doesn't fit her or that she doesn't wear. If you have a lot in your kids' rooms, I would recommend just doing like one drawer a day. Like don't try to tackle it all. So do like pajamas one day, or whatever you need to do, whether it be the closet or shoes or accessories. Just do one project at a time. Otherwise, it's going to be way, way too overwhelming in most cases. Like I've been doing this for a while with this system, and this is what has worked for a while. So I'm able to do it much quicker. Okay, that was a lot of work. So here's what I have. That's everything that's going for donation. This is the second bag that's starting for donation. Garbage. This stuff fits her. I just have to put away. So as you can see, I really cleaned out a ton of stuff. And then everything in this bin here is like in very good condition. Probably gonna list it on Poshmark or Mercari because it is in such good condition. So why not take that money and then get, new sizes. Everything here is stuff that I'll probably be donating or giving away to like a friend or a family member for their little girl. I have a ton of bows here, like so much stuff, and then just like little dress up shoes and stuff like that. So just stuff she's outgrown. The last thing I'm gonna do is just kind of go through everything, like any toys, any garbage, stuff like that. Collected a bunch of garbage from her desk, so just throw this in the garbage. And then we're gonna move down to the kids' playroom. In the playroom, I always start left to right for some reason. I think it's just because I'm able to get like more done and I can see the progress that I'm making that if I start in the closet, if that makes sense. So I go bin by bin, basically just remove any garbage, remove any older toys, or say if they're coloring books and all the pages are done or things are ripped, stuff like that. So I'm basically divvying up what stuff's going in the trash versus what can be maybe donated. It's great because my son's daycare accepts toy donations, so I like to you know, give as many toy donations as possible there. And then anything else like stuffed animals, little things like that, I always donate over to the Goodwill. So I'm just kind of reorganizing. Everything was already labeled, like puzzles and books. This is all like tea party stuff, which obviously my daughter doesn't use anymore. So I'm going to pack this stuff up. It's in great condition, and I'm going to bring it to my son's daycare. Here's what I got so far. So this stuff, like all tea party little girl stuff, is going to go to my son's daycare. They take donations, which is good. This is garbage. Got a bunch of stuffed animals here I'm donating because we just had way too many. With the closet here, we kind of just been stuffing things up there, and it's to the point where like the toys are getting halfway up the wall. So I'm just pulling everything out, quickly removing any garbage, toys that they don't play with, things like that, things that have like missing items, just trying to like remove things that are not in their place so that I can kind of go back in and reorganize the way that I first had it nice and organized. And then like a lot of this stuff is just stuff that they no longer play with, like toddler toys for my daughter that she hasn't touched in 2 years that I, for my own reasons, had a hard time letting go of. So I'm just removing some of that stuff. Again, going through like old Play-Doh, just random old toys that, you know, just get stuck in toy bins and in toy rooms or wherever you keep your toys. I got a ton of stuff out of here. I went through like all the Play-Doh, anything that was crusted, any games that they're not playing anymore. So that bag is going to be Goodwill. Some of this stuff is going to go to donation at the daycare, like I said. That's pretty much everything that I'm going to be donating here today, which is a good amount. And then that's all stuff that I need to like go through, either recycle what can be recycled or throw out. So my little guy's room is pretty much been taken care of. There's just a few things that he's definitely outgrown. So I'm just gonna quickly go through some of this stuff, and everything I have labeled, and I've been keeping it really nice and organized. So this is the bin of stuff that he's growing out of. I just need to check his drawers and I will show you the final result.
Life was dull until you came. I was breathless when we first met.
All right, so here's everything. Got a couple pairs of boots, got some like dress pants, shirts, and then a bunch of summer stuff that I have to go through. And everything's in great condition. So that's it for today. Don't forget to like the video, please, and subscribe. I will link up above in the cards, I forget which side it's on, my declutter playlist if you want to do a little bit more decluttering. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.